Alright, hey everyone, the name's Maafia, and today I just wanted to talk about Ana in the Season 10 meta. So Ana is having a lot of trouble, and she's considered a throw pick because of how much risk there is playing Ana. But compared to Bridget and Mora, there's hardly any risk. And what I mean by this is, if you go Ana and they dive your backline, you have to land your sleep dart in order to live. But not even the sleep will help you if the whole team is charging at you. Now with Mora, she could just fade away from the enemies, and Bridget can just shield bash against enemies and deal with them, because she could tank it up and actually have a fight against them. With Ana, you have a really small projectile and only one shot to sleep them. Bridget has a stun, like her whole entire front side of her body will stun them, which is really easy to land, and Mora can just fade really easily. Okay, so the benefits of Mora is she has her cooldown at 6 seconds for her fade. She can auto lock on enemies, so if you're trying to deal with afar, it's much easier to just use Mora. Her heals is ass ton amount. My god, she can just hold out her arm of piss and just get a whole entire group of allies healed up. Her orb is amazing also. Mora's kit is super low risk and high reward. It's very good. With Bridget, it's the same way, except for less heals. Bridget's bash is actually a 6-second cooldown. Are you serious? A 6-second cooldown. And my problem here with that 6-second cooldown is Ana's sleep dart is a whopping 12 seconds. 12 seconds! It's a 12-second cooldown. Are you serious? And then let's look at McCree. His flash ping is 10 seconds. So when you look at someone like Bridget, who can just bash, and the thing about the bash is it goes through shields. With the sleep dart, you have to land it on bare skin. With the bash, you could be up into Ryan's ass crack and still hit him through his shield. That's insane. With McCree's flash ring, at least you could throw the flash above Ryan's head. But no, sometimes it doesn't work because you can flick it up. It's a whole mind game. Bridget doesn't have to do shit. She could just walk up and bash the Ryan. What is that? Seriously, I don't know why Bridget's cooldown is so low. Hopefully that gets nerfed. I mean, I have a ton of fun playing Bridget. I'm just trying to act mad. She's actually super fun, but she's so cheap. Okay, now let's just take a look at all the cooldowns compared to Ana. Ana has a 12-second cooldown for her sleep dart. My god, why is it 12? Now let's look at McCree. McCree's flash ring is 10 seconds. Of course it has to be smaller than support, of course. He's a DPS. Then let's look at Bridget. She has 6-second cooldown. She has a 6-second cooldown for that shield bash. And then let's look at Mora. She can escape every 6 seconds. Compare those saved times compared to Ana. Why is Ana not getting a reduction in her cooldown? My goodness, that is terrible. And then when we compare Ana to Mercy, Mercy obviously does Ana's job more efficient and easier. Mercy still has risk, but Ana's way more risky, which is really unfortunate. Okay, so what does this mean? This basically means Ana is a throw pick unless you're playing a perfect Ana. If you're Gale Adelaide or CarQ or another top Ana and you do wonders, you will do fine. But the thing is, they're playing at super high risks, while you could just play a different character that has no risks. It's definitely an uphill battle for sure. Okay, so here we get to the part where it's my suggestion. What do I think can help Ana at this point? I have two suggestions. My first suggestion is a buff that I created myself and thought of. So I call it collateral damage. Basically, so there's 3 options. Option number 1 is a slight buff. So instead of Ana just shooting past an ally and hitting an enemy, now I believe she should be able to shoot your teammate and your enemy, so you would get double value. So basically what I'm saying is whatever she shoots, it will go through any enemy and any teammate. But if this is too much of a buff, I would say just limit to only two people at a time, so you could heal up 2 allies or damage 2 enemies, or heal up 1 ally or 1 enemy. Okay, now a step up from that, which I call a medium buff. If that's not enough, we can have it so Ana will shoot everyone in front of her. So if there's 5 people in front of her, it'll heal all 5 or damage all 5. But if we don't want to make her too strong, we can have it so, okay, if I shoot an enemy, the first enemy takes 70 damage, but the person behind it takes 45, and so on and so forth, so that it wouldn't be too powerful. Now the final option, I call it max buff. So this is the best buff she could possibly get in my eyes. Just have her shoot through everyone. Just, if there's 5 people in front of her, all lined up in a straight line. Now I'm not talking about like wobbled in like a weird line. It has to be a straight line. If it's a straight line, everyone gets 75 heals. Or if it's 5 or 6 enemies in front of you, they all take 70 damage if they're not, if they're not shielding it or anything. I believe that is the best thing for Ana. I mean, it's a sniper after all. Let it do collateral damage. Let it shoot through people, because if I'm shooting down a hallway, it will be so beneficial to play Ana in a hallway, because you could shoot through 3 teammates and 2 enemies and do massive damage or massive heals just by spamming down a hallway. And I believe that will be one of the best buffs to give to Ana, in my eyes. Now the second suggestion of a buff is, it might be too OP, but I say just bring back the speed and nano boost, because Ana's in such a terrible spot. It would be so fun to have the speed back in nano boost. It's so awesome to see a Beyblade or a Ryan just rushing down against the enemy side. I loved it back then in Season 3 and Season 2. I really hope they bring it back. It was one of my favorites, but it might be too OP, because Ana does have capability, but if they bring that back, she might be a must pick again. So I do not know about that buff. But the collateral damage buff really should be taken into consideration. I believe it's really good. Alright, and in conclusion, I just feel really bad about Ana in this state. I'm still trying to play her for you guys. I still love Ana. I have over 200 hours of Ana. I love Ana. I always go Ana in quick play or 1v1 or anything. That is my character. I love her. But it's so hard to play her in comp. When people are screaming in your ears to get off Ana when you're doing perfectly fine, it's one of the most heart-wrenching things to hear. Just people yelling at you saying the Ana's not working when clearly you're doing fine. I feel like if Ana gets these buffs, she will definitely come back into the meta or something. She needs something. I don't think more ammo would help her. It doesn't really make too much sense to me. I'll try to upload more Ana videos because you guys seem to like when I play Ana, and I really appreciate that. If you guys have any more questions about Ana, please let me know. I'll probably do another informative Ana video for you guys if you'd like. I could do a Q&A. I hope that helps too. I'm just trying to help here. If you guys need help with lower ranks, and if you give me a spare account, I'll even help you too. I've been helping some of my friends rank up. It's not a problem to me. Besides my Ana, I also play a bunch of other characters. I play McCree, I play Reaper, I play Farah. I play a lot of characters besides those 3. Those are my 4 favorite: McCree, Farah, Ana, Reaper. Those are my favorite. If you guys want to see me upload those too, please let me know, because I feel like you guys just like Ana. Is when I post my Reaper gameplay and I'm doing crazy stuff. I guess no one wants to watch that, but that's understandable. If you want to find more raw gameplay of me playing, just go to twitch.tv/the_Maafia, and you could just watch me live. You could ask me questions there. You can just like laugh at me doing terrible if you want. It's pretty fun, and we have a good time just streaming on there. I'm super friendly. Don't be afraid to ask me for anything. I'll try my best to help you out. And that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too cringy. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay that was in the background. I was playing on Free For All Petra, murdering it with Ana. I mean, I was missing some shots, but you know, it's been a while since I played Ana, man. It's really been a journey. But yeah, just give me some suggestions. I hope you like the buffs that I thought of. And hopefully Ana gets the buff she needs. Alright, have a great day, guys. See you around.
Alright, hold on. Let's see. Right? Where are these people, man?
30 seconds.
You piece of shit, you really had. I didn't get play! I'm on. Look! And then Ana won. Ana won. Who has the least amount of deaths except for the McCree because he just joined? Ana. Look at her sitting down! Respect me! Damn it, I didn't know my mic was on, so half the match I was not talking. Oh well.